Good afternoon. Welcome. The 37 essential movements, movements number 17 and 18. Needle at sea bottom, sometimes called needle at the bottom of the sea. Followed by fan through the back. Beautiful little sequence, two movements that go together. We can't really separate them in the sense of just stopping here. Not so good. It would take a lot of effort to stay there for very long. That's not a position to practice standing meditation. Fan through the back is. Now, fan through the back, we'll start with that. It's a little different than all the other postures we've done up till now, in the sense that it's like a bow stance, except that it's not square towards the partner or opponent. It's not square like this, it's turned 1/8. Remember this concept? We're turned 1/8 towards the side. This arm, level of the eyebrow, this connects with this, very comfortable. So this side, very, very round. This side is straight. This side is rather like the single whip. Remember the single whip? I'm sure you practiced it with great enthusiasm recently, like this morning. So this hand comes forward like this side, this side. By the way, the function martially of the side of the body is different in single whip, but the outside, it seems the same. The alignment is here, arm comes forward, wrist relaxed, and the body, as I said, slightly turned. So we sit like this with the weight on the front, 70%. This is fan through the back. Now, to get there from the needle at the bottom of the sea, we're going to raise up, solid on the back leg, step forward, heel, toes, and shift the weight forward into the posture. Needle at the bottom of the sea is hard for me to explain. Hopefully this is more of today's video is more of a visual explanation than a verbal one, because it's a little complicated. The back, when we go down, is going to curve rather like a cat, and it raise, and we're going to go down 45 degrees. What we are not going to do is, which we see sometimes people doing, which is very mysterious. I mean, they bend from here, and it's very square, and they go like this, which for me is extremely uncomfortable. And they go kind of like this. It's very mechanical. And from a Tai Chi perspective, frankly, it makes no sense. We lose all the roundness of the body. We lose the stability. We're in a very vulnerable position. It can be easily toppled. And from this, there's no martial application that could possibly work in any kind of efficient way. So, what we do need is to go down comfortably. Always protecting the back, always protecting the knees and the ankles, the neck, all the fragile parts of the body. In Tai Chi, we take care of all these major joints and the mind. Everything has to be comfortable. Number one, comfort. If it's not comfortable, if there's tension somewhere, it means something is wrong. Now, there could be tensions temporarily, especially obviously muscular. If you're building your muscles up, you're not yet strong enough to comfortably carry the relaxed torso and head on the body, on the lower part of the body. You're going to feel your muscles working. That's fine. Okay? They're in Tai Chi, we can identify pain is not really the word, it's too strong a word. Let's say discomforts or let's say discomfort. There's like positive ones and negative ones. If you're injured, that's a negative discomfort. If you have a pain in your knee that after a practice that lasts for a couple of hours, it's probably not a problem. But if you practice today and you go to bed tonight with a pain in the knee and you wake up tomorrow with a pain in the knee, that's a problem. Okay? So that's a different kind of discomfort, obviously, and needs to be addressed. But when the body works, if you're not used to it, and we do work hard in Tai Chi, If the body's not used to that kind of work, you're not used to squatting, for example, here for a long period of time, of course it's going to be, you're going to feel it for a while. But if you practice correctly, with all the right structure and alignment and so on and so forth, you cannot injure yourself. You can only tire your muscles and so on, okay? All right, so fan through the back, needle at the bottom of the C. Now needle at the bottom of the C one more time, half step, the weight goes back. This frees up this foot, which will be very light, very, very light. As we bend to go down, the back curves. The here. Okay? Now the eyes are going to go down here, here. They're not going to look there or there, but between the two. It's a 45-degree movement this way. Like this. Okay? And now very delicate, but firm and strong. Fan through the back. Relationship between the arms, relationship between the hands. Here's a little something you can try. You can imagine that there's an elastic connected to the inside, the crook of the elbow here. On the other side. So they kind of work together. This will help them to work together. Stretch. You feel them connected. Try it, please. It's a good feeling and it helps to connect everything up. Same with the legs. Very open, very comfortable. All right, so that, my friends, is movement 17 and 18. The needle at the bottom of the C, needle at C bottom, followed by fan through the back. Glorious, lovely sequence. Personally, I love it. So, hope you get to practice that. If you do have any questions on this, please feel free to write them into the appropriate space below the screen, and I will get back to you as soon as possible, very soon, I'm sure. And if not, we will, in any case, continue this series very shortly with the 19th in the series, which will be cloud hands. And if you're not familiar with that, you've got the treat coming up. So thank you for your attention. I wish you a wonderful end of the day, and please practice if you can, enjoy your chi,